I presented at the Second All-Russian Psychoneurological Congress in Leningrad in 1924. It was during this time that I met Alexander Loria and Alexei N. Lentontiev. We worked together on a cultural historical theory of activity. Loria later pushed to have my works translated and published. In 1924, I accepted a position at the Psychological Institute of Moscow, working with Loria and Leontiev. It was here that I was able to read archived materials, which I later used to help postulate my theories. Now that I had unlimited access to such materials, I found myself influenced by the works of Jean Piaget, Sigmund Freud, Maria Montessori, and others. My career was built on my work in paediology, the scientific study of the physical and mental development of children. In the 1920s, paediology was becoming a separate discipline within psychology. It touched to the peak in the late 1920s and early 1930s. It was during this time that I found myself at the height of my influence. People say Stalin targeted my work for personal reasons. Stalin's son experienced difficulty in school and was thought to be among the children who were unable to pass the psychological tests. There was also concern about whether or not the tests were reliable and valid. They were also considered inappropriate. There was a fear in communist Russia of over-identifying students, like Stalin's son, as handicapped. Such fear is still prevalent within society today. Stalin also did not like that I discussed and responded to the ideas of other psychologists, including Pavlov, Lewin, Freud, Adler, and Piaget. Although I did not know these thinkers personally, I wrote in dialogue with these people as if I were conversing with them, discussing their ideas. Even though it wasn't in person, it is thought that Stalin was threatened by these conversations. Ultimately, it would be my influence on Piaget that would bring his name and work to the Western world. Imagine being Piaget, reading a dialogue meant for you, commenting on your work, written by someone you did not even know existed until many years after their death. Imagine the conversations that could have taken place. Sadly, I met an untimely death in 1934 of tuberculosis. I never realized the full impact my work would have on curriculum, pedagogy, and schools today.